now that I'm fucking done venting, let's start this officially.
Okay.
All right, this is Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio. And I'm here with, I don't even know who the fuck this guy is, to be honest with you. Who is this?
Tim Huber.
Oh, hey!
Yeah,
hey,
that guy.
what's up? Hey, what's up, Tim?
What's up, man?
So, we're here right before the 4th of July. Yeah, we're right here before the 4th of July. We're going to do a little bit of a podcast here. I'm pretty sure our giveaway is going to come up in this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
we got some subs, didn't we?
Oh, I got 163 subscribers
Look
now.
at you, man.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's all because of you. I have not done any asking for subscriptions on Facebook.
That's not because of me. That's because
because of you. When you're that thing you're sharing through all the groups is what's getting people to.
Oh well, it's just not the contest. But you're gaining subs too in the long run.
Oh yeah. I'm picking up people from other channels and things like that.
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah. So
I don't know, man. So what have you been up to, man? Working?
Yeah, it's just work at this point. I think we're all doing the same thing at this point. Just out there, just hustling, trying to get it in.
I've been dealing with some jokers, man. Some 4th of July jokers. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
I had a guy that doesn't like to pay. Like I go and I do this complex of buildings and stuff. It's just the entrances, and it's just water-fed pole work. I just pull out the machine, knock it out real quick, collect the check. Oh, at least I thought it. That's the way it was supposed to be.
Right.
So I do it, and then I told him, I'm like, I knew contracts like this. I said, because this is essentially residential. He's trying to say it's commercial work, but it's residential work because it's an apartment building.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And he's got a cash account to take care of whatever, or a checking account or whatever. He could take care of that shit right there. I told him. I asked him. I said, "How are we setting this up?" He's like, "Well, I'll just write you a check." So I'm like, "Okay." So I do the windows. I tell him, if we're doing it this way, I need paid when we get there. You know, I want when we get finished. Right. All that's the way I do shit. And some people may disagree with this. That Paris Bardou dude that's from up here. I did a house I did a residential house, and he did the year before previous, and she didn't want to pay. I tell him straight up before I even touch a piece of glass. Over the phone, when I give him the estimate at the door, whatever the case may be, through text message, fucking write that, chisel it in stone.
Right.
When I'm done cleaning the windows, somebody's paying me. I tell them that right away. When I'm finished, I need money. There ain't new customers. Yeah, commercial work. You know what I mean. You're kind of stuck there, but there's there's binding shit there. You know what I'm saying? There's an agreement. Residential stuff. When I'm done, you're paying me.
Right.
That's it. So somebody be there. Is somebody going to be there to write me a check? No. Well, then I can't do it. Well, I need him. Well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to be there. Make sure that payment is there, or it ain't getting done.
Right.
Because
we had some people that we just send them. We sell on our website, so we just, if they can't be there to make payment, we just send them through the website and they can use credit card or whatever.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But my thing is people not like first time customers. If I clean your windows once, I meet you. You're there. I clean the windows. You approve of what I do. Hey, I like the way you do this. This looks good. That looks good. Here's your money. That way, the next time I clean your windows, and if you're not there, it's not none of this. Man, I don't like this. I don't like that. I did it the same fucking way when you were here as when you weren't here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So we can go by the honor system then. You meet me. I meet you. We exchange services. I clean your windows. You get clean windows. You write a check. I get a check. And, we're friends from there on out, and then if you want me to come back next year or in 3 months in the fall, I will come back and you can leave a check on the door, or I'll leave an invoice and you can pay me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm okay with that. But first time cleanings, you will pay me when I'm done, or I ain't doing it.
Have you ever been brought back to a house to talk about your bill?
Never.
I did. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm talking 110 window house, dude.
Really?
And yeah, we left him a bill, and because they said, oh, just leave the bill. Well, he's a lawyer and he's a house developer. He came in and he had me come meet him like the next day when I was in town. So I sat down with him and his wife and my kids there, right, Joey? So he goes, well, I have an issue with your bill. I don't believe I build houses for a living, and I don't believe that your skill level is comparable to the guys that I hire. And I pay these guys up to $50 an hour. And here you're averaging anywhere from right around $100 an hour. And I don't feel your skill level is there. So I don't feel like I'm going to pay this bill at this amount. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Listen, bro. You pay your fucking employee $50 an hour, but he ain't paying for fucking the insurance on the job. He's not having to deal with your dumb fucking ass after the home guy. He ain't got to go back to the homeowner's house and talk about why this stairs got a scratch on it. You do.
This dude shit on me right in front of my kid, dude.
Man, dude, I wouldn't. Oh.
He goes, here's what I'm going to give you, and he slid me a check for $500. And he goes, you can take me to court for the rest. And it was done. And then I'm dealing with a guy now, a local realtor. So, and he's a commercial realtor. And he's dealing with one of my mentor, but my other mentor, which is the guy that trained me in window cleaning. He did his house like 5 or 6 years ago, and they did the same shit to him. And he had to literally unbolt storms from this house, dude. Like, this is how big this house is, and you got to unbolt it. You have to rent scaffolding to do this house.
Jeez, dude, and he burned him on it, huh?
$1,300 bill, and he paid him $500.
Wow.
$500.
Wow.
8 hours work.
Wow. I just did a house Monday. We always do this house with water-fed pole. She called back today, said the whole top floor looks like shit, which I knew was going to happen.
Right. Did I have oxidation?
No.
No.
Spider spray. I couldn't get it off.
Yep.
I could not get it off. It would not come off.
Using the bronze brush?
Yeah, would not come off. It was. They were there, and these are cut-ups. True light, cut-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I use the water-fed pole on it, because she was, when I showed her the price for traditional, 6-inch squeegee, you know what I mean, cleaning, she was not having it. She's like, that is a lot of money. I'm like, well, this is a lot of work.
Right.
I mean, this is a giant fucking custom home, and every stitch of glass is broke up. Every bit of it. And it is spider sprayed. The 3 years ago, before the spider spray, it was fucking block sealer. They sprayed block sealer all over the glass. I gave her a try. She wanted an estimate for that to come off. She said, you are crazy. I'm like, all right, cool. She's like, I'll have one of my guys take it off. I'm like, that's cool. That motherfucker was out there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm sure she paid more than what you probably.
And she ended up calling me on the weekend before the second week to show him how to do it. She goes, I'll give you $100. You come over here and show him what to do. I was like, okay.
At that point, why wouldn't you just have you do it?
I don't give a fuck. I wasn't doing it. I was doing it for what I told her I was going to do it. And I just left her another message. I'm like, listen, this new dude that you got spraying spiders on your house is beating your glass to shit.
Right.
I was like, I don't mind getting it. I said, I rewashed the entire first floor by hand after he got done to get the rest of. I mean, dude, I had to scrub with a bronze pad. Scrub. Soap and water, scrub everything to get the shit off.
Sucks.
My arm is still sore from doing that shit. Yeah. But I did it because she's been a customer of mine for a long time. But she called to complain about the top floor, and I had to leave her a message like, listen, I will come over and try to rectify your biggest issues, but outside of that, if you want the whole second floor done like that too, we're going to start talking about more money.
Right.
This is the problem. You have these people come and do this shit to your house with little to no regard to the guy that you want to clean the windows, and when it's time for me to make it right, you want me to show up 2 or 3 times for the same amount of money. Nah.
Right.
No.
Right.
No,
right.
I'm sorry. No. So if you don't like it, you can take your fucking $300 or $450 house and give it to somebody else. Because T-Squeegee don't care.
Yeah.
I got, like I was talking to Mark Tanner in the last episode, I got fired by a customer of mine I've had for a long time. The very next day, I picked up 4 new customers.
Right.
And they're not, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
You can't step on your dick. You can't.
It's not being overconfident. It's just having too much work. That's the problem. We all have too much work.
Right. It's just I
get those guys that are listening that are going, "What the fuck are you guys bitching about? What are you guys bitching about?" Well, you'll get there. I promise you.
You'll get there. You'll get there. It'll come.
Your
man.
schedule's full, and then it gets fuller, and then you gotta find that. I went out and worked Sunday, dude. So listen to this.
I seen you.
So I go out. And did you see that house?
I seen it. Yeah.
So 50 full.
Yeah.
So no big deal, right? So I go in to take the dude to the bill. I got the bill wrote out and everything. He's, oh yeah, by the way, we got a Groupon. Ah, shit. So okay. So I just took that off the bill or whatever. Grabbed the Groupon. Bye. See you later. We had one more exterior to do that day, so we were heading right over to there. And I hadn't looked at the Groupon in a while, and I'm sitting there looking at it and. It was my fucking competitor's Groupon. So he gave me he bought my competitor. Called. I had to do it on a Sunday because my competitor didn't show up, and they called me thinking I'm my competitor. So I go in and do his work on a Sunday thinking I fucked up. So and I didn't. So it was. So I worked the Sunday. Then I didn't get paid the full amount, and I had to call this lady back up, and I'm like, "Oh man, you need to pay the difference because I'm not eating this. I'm just not eating this.
Right?
You know what I mean? So you can get a refund through them or whatever, but I'm not eating it. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
especially a Sunday. I'm gonna start charging a surcharge on Sundays.
I don't want people to think that I'm like, man, I'm making so much fucking money. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Nah, man, I just ain't putting up with no bullshit. You know what I mean? I started to do this not for any other reason other than I'm tired of fucking with people. I'm tired of fucking with people. You know what I mean? If I don't want to fuck with you, I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like you, I'm not gonna do shit for you. You know what I'm saying?
And there's only so much you can do. There's only so much to do.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do in this life for people, especially ungrateful bastards. You know what I'm saying? There's, and I'm not saying that this lady was mean or that lady was mean. I just, listen, you
don't have to deal with it at this point. You don't need negativity like that in your life anymore. You don't have to deal with it.
I'm not trying to get over on you.
And you're not, so you're at that stage. Some guys are thinking, well, why don't you just build or why don't you expand? I'm trying to despan. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get smaller. You can manage it better. And you don't have the headaches, and that's where I want to get is where you're at. I want to get.
Yeah. I don't own. I own a company, but I'm working for it. I'll admit that. I'm not a business, but I don't care.
You are a business owner.
I'm a business owner. I'm just working for it. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these dudes like these fucking bozos. That one dude that looks like Fraggle Rock. I'm not one of these. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it at that. That Fraggle Rock looking ass dude trying to, sell people on how to be a better window cleaner guy. Mr.
That
Business,
guy.
That fucking dude.
Listen, you got to be out there doing it.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to be like a window cleaner, motivational speaker. I'm trying to sell you shit. I'm trying to sell you shit like that other fucking bozo. I'm not trying to do none of that shit, man.
We're just here to bullshit.
I'm just, I'm not even about this. I'm just saying as far as business goes. I mean, some people, I'm just trying to make a living,
what, 40
man.
years old?
Huh?
You're 40?
I'll be 40 soon, yeah.
Yeah, so you've got 10 good years, a solid good years of, the reason I did it because I always wanted to get bigger and blah blah blah, but it became a pain in the ass. Ron, my buddy, he's like, the reason he stays small is because he doesn't want the headaches. He just does all the fucking work. So that's what I see him. He's killing it because he doesn't have to give any money to anybody.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I got part-time.
So
I mean, I got somebody on part-time,
right?
But it's only during the busy months of the year. And then after that, I'm fucking on my own because I don't like paying people. I don't like the government fucking with all my money. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I don't want to be I'll just say it. I don't want to be Josh Thompson leaning back on a fucking recliner shooting pictures of my fucking Gucci shoes thinking I done took the biggest chunk out of the world's ass or something. Right. That's just unrealistic thoughts. That dude's most likely going to crash and burn. I hope he doesn't, and I wish him well, but the way he's playing it, I mean, you never know, bro. Right. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly happy being the bald-headed dude with a goatee and an F-150 with 22-inch rims, taking care of his kids, taking care of his fucking family and his extended family, and keeping everybody fed and putting money in the savings account. That's all I care about, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Point blank and simple.
It's just simple. I mean, I'm
trying to lead a simple life, man. Some people overcomplicate shit.
Well, let's talk. I mean, last year we were 5 crews. This year we're 2. I mean, right now we're 2. But
that's a big change for.
Well, no, Josh getting hurt. That's what put us in the. I mean, that he's starting to come back out and stuff like that.
I seen he was out in fucking double walking boots.
He goes, I gotta get out of the house. Get me out of here.
Double walking boots. I'm out here cleaning windows, bro.
So I got him. He rode me today and yesterday. Did he? So yeah. He's going down to Kings Island tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get up to Cedar Point. I can't get a break, dude.
Right.
I can't get the time.
I tell you what, man. You get some. If you let me know, give me like a day or two ahead of time, advance notice. If it's spur of the moment, just give me some notice, man. And me and the old lady will meet you out there, and we'll
fucking party
down. Yeah, we'll have a good time, man.
I'm not a big roller coaster guy, man.
Oh,
so
fuck.
My wife is. I'm not. I'm not the roller coaster guy.
Jesus.
It's just.
So the ladder guy, the window cleaner, doesn't like roller coasters, bro.
Dude,
come on.
I don't.
I mean, I don't get on all of them. You know what I mean? I'm not like I got on that Top Thrill dragster, that giant 400.
That thing looks like a damn cartoon.
I got on it one time. That's good enough for me. Because why in the fuck am I gonna wait 4.5 hours for like a 50-second ride? I did it one time. That's good. My favorite roller coaster out there is the Millennium Force. That's the one you see in my video all the time. Every time I drive the coast, you see me look at it. Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my favorite roller coaster in the park. That shit is legit.
It's the first hill, dude. For some reason, it's always the first hill for me. I don't.
Hey, Jennifer always makes me ride that son of a bitch at night, and she always gives me the seat next to the lake because I don't like the water. I don't like water I can't see the bottom of. So I'm sitting on the outside of the roller coaster train next to this dark ass water, like 300 feet in the fucking air in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? It's super spooky. And then you go over that hill and it's a complete shit show, dude.
So listen, I think last time I'd been, my wife and Leah and I went when. Uh-huh. It's been years since we've been there, but it was when Top Thrill Dragster was there because she wrote it. But,
okay.
So I made a deal with her. I hadn't been there since '89.
Shit.
Iron Dragon was like
that was the thing. I mean? Whoa, Iron Dragon, bro.
Flipping Jim and I scared the shit out of me back in '89. So that was like the most scariest roller coaster for me. So I get with Leah and I said, listen, here's the deal. They have 14 roller coasters or whatever it is, and so I'll just start at the easiest, work my way up. Man, I blew through Blue Streak and Iron Dragon and all that. Got to the Gemini, sitting in the car. And I said, all right, I got to get out. And they're laughing at me. I'm like, no, seriously, I got to get out. I can't do this. Like it was a fear from my childhood. Dude, they didn't let me out of that thing. I was so pissed. I cussed the whole way up. Got hit that first hill. I was so pissed off. It scared the shit out of me.
The Gemini?
Yeah, dude.
Come on, bro.
It was like
I always get people on that first hill when we go there. Yeah. You go down the first hill and there's that big cross beam that runs across right there. I was like, watch your hands, and everybody goes like this. I've been doing that shit since I was in high school. It's so damn funny, man. Gets them every time.
The second hill is bigger than the first hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was all negative.
I love that. I love roller coasters. It's a good time. I have noticed that now that I'm older, there are a few roller coasters I'm like, man, I'm not getting on that bitch. You know what I mean? I'm just not doing that. Some of them are cool. Some of them aren't.
I like the things that I like. They took it out at Kings Island, but the Tomb Raider. Did you ever go down there and ride that thing?
No.
It's like 4 stories, and you get 70 people on a platform. You do twists and turns all the way up to the ceiling, and it'll shoot you down, and it's all dark.
No, I've never seen.
I love shit like that. Leah cries and shit like that. But I like the stuff that's
okay. See,
I'm
the opposite.
I like
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the egg roll at the state fair, man.
Right. Give me
That's
an egg
my
roll.
thing.
Really?
Yeah. I'll scare the shit out of everybody. I mean, I love shit like that. But it's
shit.
I think it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's just childhood shit. Not going to. I didn't grow up around a park and I was poor, you know.
Right.
You know.
Well, I grew up right next to Cedar Point, and my mom, and it was just me and my mom. She was a single mom for a long time, and but this was before I ended up moving in with my grandparents, because my grandparents could effectively take a little bit better care for me than she could at the time. Yeah. And you know, I couldn't, you know, if going to Cedar Point was a treat, you know what I mean? We made it an entire day of it. We were like one of the first people in line to get in. And this is back in the 80s when it wasn't too big of a deal. You know, everybody still went, but it was old school Cedar Point, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it was cool. But you're right. It was a very, very rare occasion. You know what I'm saying? Right. Roller coasters never really bothered me. I got to work on one for a little bit there one summer. When I was still in the construction trade, still built, you know, carpenter. So that was kind of cool. But, you know, I like roller coasters. I don't like that dark, spinny shit.
I love that shit.
I'm good on that.
They got that Flight of Fear down there in Kings Island, that roller coaster that's in the dark and that shoots you, and there's no hill. I love that thing.
Okay.
I'll do that thing all day long. It's just that's something about that first hill, man. It just takes my stomach wrong, and I just can't. It's like.
That sucks, because we're gonna have no fun because you fucking won't get on a roller coaster. Man.
I'll be a blast. Because
on second thought, whatever you do, don't fucking call me if you come up here, because you're like a Mr. Wet Blanket. Tell Leah to give me and Jennifer a call, and we'll take her to fucking Cedar Point. I'll find her a guy that ain't afraid to ride roller coasters to ride with her.
Who's gonna hold your beer? Think of that. There are positives.
Who's gonna hold our beer, bro?
Right.
That's cool. I tell you, man, it has been a hot ass son of a bitch. I wouldn't be too keen on going over there. I like to go over there in the fall months, like September, October, around in there. Man, it is great time to go to Cedar Point.
Yeah.
This time of year, good Lord, sir, it is just a
house up there.
From what I've never been to them. To be honest, I'm not, like I said, I'm not into. I don't like shit like that. You know what I mean?
You end up punching somebody, man.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. When I was younger, we did get thrown out of a haunted house because of that. I mean, I just sometimes might have went a little too far.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you start touching me and shit, we got a problem. You know what I mean? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know. Hey, you might catch a stiff one, you know.
That's uncontrollable too, you know.
Right. I just, you know, I don't like that shit, because I've actually been witness to some shit that's actually scary. So you know, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm already like on edge, like, you know.
Now I'm gonna punch you.
I'm gonna punch you. Yeah. So I guess we could go to maybe. So what kind of gunslinger is Tim giving away? Have you decided? Are you gonna just let them pick it, or because you said a couple times you're like, man, I'm giving away this, and then you're like, oh wait, the 4th of July one, I'm getting rid of it. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm usually drunk when I say stuff like that.
So I mean, you have put no thought into it, or?
No, I did. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe just call the name. And
I think you should give away the. I think you should let them decide which one, if they want it. You should let them decide which 4th of July or Independence gunslinger they want. Maybe they want the old faded one, the old glory looking one, or they want the super sharp one. Yeah, I think it's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Mine is the one I'm giving away is super secret squirrel shit. So.
Yeah. That's fun time.
Mine's gonna be a one-off. I wanted to do something. Different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just because you have a YouTube following, you've had them for quite a long time, and you've been at this for a while. And I feel kind of blessed and gifted that everyone listens to this podcast. As many people that does, it's actually pretty cool how many people do listen to it, even though some don't say that they listen to it. But the downloads and subscriptions to speak for themselves. You know, Podbean is okay, but it still gets a lot of downloads.
Right.
So I want to do something in appreciation for that. You know what I mean? Like this will be the only one like it, and no one else will have it. I mean, you might have to wait a couple extra weeks for it, but
can I win it?
Yeah,
I am subscribed to your channel.
Yes, I mean that is a Josh asked me.
Why don't we just do that? You and me win each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
How do you? I mean, what are we gonna use? What's that thing you said we're gonna use?
I just gotta go and look at it. I'll find it out, figure it out by tomorrow. It picks it for you. It's just an instant pick.
Well, I'm gonna do. So everyone knows, my 4th of July video will probably not come out until July 5th.
Yeah, definitely not.
So just so everybody knows, that way I can get my 4th of July day in, so you guys can see what I did for the 4th of July. You'll see some fireworks. You'll see our family party, a little bit of my family party. Not a lot, but a little bit. What the fuck was that?
Sound like a motorcycle.
Oh, man. It was a piece of shit motorcycle if it was. You know, a little bit of my family party and then a little bit of tomorrow's festivities, you know what I mean? Some smoking, some food. Everybody likes cooking with T Squeegee, so you're going to get another episode of Cooking with T Squeegee.
What are you going to make?
I'm probably going to roast some chickens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to roast some chickens, I think. That's what it's kind of sounding like. And then...
I've never smoked before, so...
It's not that hard, man. You have a large family, though, don't you?
I do.
You might want to try an electric one. I like to charcoal smoke, but I do have an electric smoker. My favorite way to smoke food is with charcoal. I feel like it's more about the ritual to me, like stoking the fire, drinking the beers, squirting the meats. I do have an electric cabinet though, because this is Ohio. I live on the fucking lake, and you try to keep a brisket going in a charcoal smoker
off the winds.
Yeah, in fucking December one time, and you'll go get you an electric one and build a blind for that bitch and the whole 9 yards. So
I only cook with charcoal.
Yeah, I don't like propane.
Yeah,
she don't like the way
she don't like propane. So.
Yeah, I don't like the way propane tastes. And I don't use lighter fluid on my charcoal neither.
How do you get it lit?
I want buy a coal chimney, man.
Yeah, I probably should.
Coal chimneys. You'll try it one time. You'll be like, "This is the best way to do coals ever."
Because you do get that flavor of the lighter.
Oh yeah. All you got. I mean, if you want a little flavor on your steaks or something, little hickory taste or something like that, just go get you a chunk of hickory wood and toss on there while you're cooking, man.
Right.
That's what I do.
I usually use cherry. Well, I got that cherry wood. Did you try that when it was out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did that one.
The Kingsford cherry wood.
Yeah.
I got a bag of it. It's not bad at all.
Every time I go generic and don't go the Kingsford, man, it just doesn't work out. So. No. There's just I've tried the lump, I've tried everything, but it just doesn't work out.
No.
Doesn't.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you'll be getting all you subscribers out there will have a chance to win a we don't know kind of gunslinger from Tim. He hasn't even decided yet.
I'll figure it out by tomorrow.
And I'm not assaulting your game, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That
builds anticipation.
Just kind of what I do.
And mine, I just figured out maybe like 3 or 4 days ago whether or not I was going to be able to do it anyway.
July 4th
I had to do a lot of sweet talking. I had to sweet talk Perry. I had to. When I say sweet talk, I mean give him a little extra money. But I wanted something unique to give away. Like when I give it away, this will be the only one like this one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it'll be like I got a gunslinger, and this is the only one like this one. So that's cool as shit. And
that is cool as shit.
No matter what you do, I mean, I still say that Independence Day 1, and who gives a shit what it is anyways, because it's a free gunslinger. God damn, all you gotta do is subscribe to a channel. You ain't gotta listen to us.
I'm giving away a pink one.
Yeah. He's giving away a pink one with neon green inserts. It's all neon. It's pink and neon. It's a big fucking watermelon.
That'd be up there.
Yeah. Dude, so I mean, how's yours been holding up, man?
Beautiful. I just did that live video. I took it out there.
Yeah.
It's doing wonderful, amazing. I got a good. I mean, I finally got my camouflage one.
And
you got the logo?
No, I didn't get the logo. I got rid of the logo. Because he was, he was still, and I wanted it. So, and I wanted it, and I haven't even used it.
Still using your
I'm using the prototype that Richie built me. It's nothing more than the fact that it's like, man, I got one. I got that one. I can use that one later. I don't need to use it right away.
You're gonna see us in a year or two, and we'll have boxes of ones we haven't used.
Well, see, and the thing is, the reason why I haven't used it yet is because I want to, just like with my Reach It pole, my original Mini, I want to use it as long as I possibly can to get as much as I can out of it to see how it wears. That way I can give the assessment I promised when I first gave my first review of the Gunslinger. Hey guys, when I'm going to keep using this and I'm going to keep telling you guys about it as I progress. And that's my plan. Right. I'm about 2 or 3 weeks away from 6 months with the Gunslinger. So, I'm going to put out another video of the one I've been using this whole entire time. It is a prototype. It's not the one Perry's, the exact same model as what Perry's selling. So,
right.
But the one that you have from Reach It and the one that I also have from Reach It, there's been a lot of refinements to it. It's pretty dope.
So nice.
And newsflash, I mean, this is Richie Blue we're talking about here and Perry Tate. So you guys know that our feedback from all of us guys that have gotten these and been using these has been heard, and they are already, I'm sure those gears are turning to make it even better than it already is. So
he's always on there trying to do something to be better.
Right. It's and not even so much better, but just give us the very best product possible with window cleaners feedback. That's cool. And a lot of companies do that, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that they're the only ones exclusive to it, but Perry's been always pretty open about, hey, I don't like this about this. Yeah, I don't like this about this. What do you think? And there's a dialogue there. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, that kind of, they kind of like to throw that dude a little bit of shit here and there. I think sometimes it's a little unwarranted, like dogs are being sicked on him. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because the dude is pretty much fucking ultra transparent. I mean, he was on this podcast in his fucking underwear talking to us for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? He's a legit fucking dude. I got a Gunslinger in the mail with a package of fucking condoms and
you got condoms
and Chinese cigarettes.
Those are awesome. Did you try them?
Yeah, they're different. Yeah, they're
smooth.
Smooth as shit. Smooth. But, he's a man of his fucking word, and the guy's got integrity, and that's what I like about the guy. He's got integrity. So you're going to get the Gunslinger is going to be an evolving platform that's just going to get better. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way things should be.
I got to open my window real quick.
You're fine. Yeah. But you're going to get a more solid product. I know there was a few things that were happening with some of the guys' Gunslingers, and Richie has looked into that and diagnosed why this is happening, and that's going to be eliminated too. So this thing's going to be even more bulletproof than it already is. I've seen some things on the internet about, my tools fall out. I've got to be
not supposed to smoke in the house.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I got to wonder what exactly it is that you're doing with your Gunslinger that your tools are falling out, because I'm a fat shit. I go up and down ladders a lot. I mean, you guys can see in my videos how often I go up and down ladders. I mean, bending over. I do, you know what I mean? I do tops and I do ladder work and pole work at the same fucking time. You know what I mean? That's a lot of movement. You don't see my tools hitting the ground falling out of my Gunslinger. And I'm using 12s. It
looked like he was just doing it where he was putting the squeegee in front.
Yeah.
But it wasn't going in all the way. It was like getting caught on the somewhere in there, because it wasn't.
I don't know.
If you put it in all the way, I
don't know, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
But I hope you watch the video. I tried to explain it so. So
I mean, my videos are out there for him to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, and we and you aren't the only two dudes that are gonna say this about it.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? People are seeing. I mean, other people have it now. It's not like it's a fucking conspiracy.
Rob
or
loves
nothing.
it, man.
Yeah.
Rob loves it.
Yeah, Rob Peloso. He'll give you the slow jam jerk off on that one.
He loves it, boy.
He jerked that Gunslinger straight off. Rob does.
Yeah.
Woohoo! That's his shit. I like Rob a lot. Rob's a pretty cool dude. I like him.
Yeah, I do like the Rob. Rob's my dude.
Right. You know, I don't know, man. I think the group is going pretty smoothly.
Quiet lately, huh?
Yeah,
Everybody's working.
Well, it may everybody's working, and we don't talk as much shit as we used to. We did talk a little shit the last podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 1,000 probably by next week, I imagine.
Nice. Yeah. Mark dug into Kevin's chest a little bit.
Did you see his giveaway?
I didn't see the giveaway, but we talked about his video.
What is it with this dude all over Perry's nuts all the fucking time?
I don't. What did he say? Something about Perry in his video?
He's kind of knocking a little bit. I guess maybe I'm taking it wrong. Maybe I just think he's always. It's just the way he just phrases shit.
Well, first of all, that over-the-top rinse bar is, first of all, that's an idea that you grab from somebody else. Second of all, it's a rinse bar screwed on top of a brush. Right. Third of all, it's aluminum, and it doesn't even go all the way to the edges of the brush. So, whatever. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I mean, that's cool. I'm sure it's a nice product and everything, but to try, even just seriously, if, first of all, Kevin don't water-fed pull for shit anyways because he's water-fed pulling Burger Kings. Second of all...
He's still fucking doing... I mean, he works 60 hours a week at a factory or something.
Yeah, that's what's lost on these dudes. This Kevin the window cleaner. No, Kevin, the guy that works at 60 hours at Joe Blow's. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not the window cleaner. Kevin the part-time window cleaner. He is side hustle hero for fuck's sake.
Which that's where he should be.
And that's cool. And I'm cool with that. Awesome. I don't like the way he comes off sometimes. It's just like,
I don't like that he's sideways,
really condescending, shitting on shit he's never used. I mean, you've never used a constructor brush. No loyalty whatsoever. I mean, it wasn't but 8 months ago he was like, fuck WCR. Now he's like, oh God. You know what I mean? Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. It's so, dude. Yeah, whatever, man. You're doing what you gotta do now, Captain Samurai.
Hey, you want us, I'm bitching because I thought I heard you bashing a constructor brush or to prove a point on a Tucker brush that you probably used for a day. He's used it one time. He says he's got one on his pole, but man, you ain't paying for that shit. You know, you're you're not even. You got one use out of it, and you're selling your soul.
Well, if that was the case, then why would he use the one he's giving away? I'm giving this one away.
I think he wanted to show.
But I'm going to use it this one time. You know what I'm saying? Right. Straight up. You know what I mean? Straight up.
If
you already had one, why don't you just use the one that's already on your pole, bro? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, what do you want me to psychoanalyze you? You see those up there? Those are constructor brushes, and they're not just hanging up there, you know, and I'm going to give them away some. Oh, actually, I'm going to give that one to Brett. I keep forgetting now. Brett Pisano. I just remember when I look at it. I'm going to give it to you, bro. I'm sorry. But I got 6 of them. I'm gonna give, I got one. I just don't need it. I'm just, he can get some use out of it. I get to use my Reach It 2 weeks, bro. Sweet, man.
In 2 weeks, I'm using it for the first time.
But I actually use the brushes. Ron took your
advice, I think, and got that IPC.
Okay, I can't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Right here. Yeah, but I mean, you gotta actually use the shit. You can't just make these grandioso fucking claims, man.
Right.
You've only used it for 2 minutes in a fucking YouTube video on a Burger King.
Right.
You know what I'm
not trying to go sideways.
Tucker Brush don't need Kevin. Tucker Brush don't need Kevin. Tucker Brush been around way longer than Kevin's been cleaning windows. Come on, bro.
Tucker's
you don't need to talk shit on one thing to get another thing to sell, bro. The constructor brush sells itself. So does the gunslinger, and so does the samurai, and so does the Tucker brush. You know what I mean? Just shut up.
And eventually they'll come up with the technology that they're with the constructor brush, and then Perry will already be on the next thing, and it's just going to be the same.
The constructor brush is an evolving product.
Right.
I know. I've already seen in his forum there, Advanced Window Cleaning Talk there, it's already getting ready to go through another. He's about to change it before he puts out. Again, he's about. Oh, wait. A couple of dudes are like, "Hey, man, this is awesome, but if you did this," and he's like, "You know what? We're going to implement that before we do anything." Right. And the thumb screws, instead of using screws, he's going to use bolts. Like guys, and it's a good idea, and it's from a guy that takes the brush apart, puts it back together. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's the kind of input you need. You know what I'm saying? And the flexibility you need on something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Kevin, quit hating on a guy that listens to people in the industry. Yeah, man. I mean, quit hating on the guy.
Yeah, and the dude's and for real, no bullshit here. I know people like, well, he does say shit. So he does say shit sometimes when people call him out on the carpet. You know, Perry will defend himself.
Sure he will.
But you're just saying shit just to say shit now. There's not even a narrative here. There's not even a narrative here.
Right.
And you're developing it for fucking YouTube views. You're a fucking idiot, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Send me another voice message on Facebook, fucking screaming at me at the top of your lungs like a fucking complete retard. If you'd like, Kevin. If you'd like, Kevin. But just like, why can't y'all just let it go? Just let it be. We don't give a fuck about you at Outlaw Window Cleaner. And second, I know Perry could give two shits what you think.
But we will always stand up for our friends.
Yeah, but we will always stand up for our friends. So therefore, you're a fucking jackass. Yeah. Whatever, bro. You know, stop throwing shade, and we'll stop throwing shade at you.
It's hard to like come up with. I've got 3 days, 4 days worth of video. I just don't even want to put together, man. Yeah, it's just like
I've got this right here. A 1 terabyte hard drive. I upload video in every single day, just archiving it. You know what I mean? Just know, for whatever. I might even do a T-Squeegee documentary, and somebody will probably fucking copy that. They'll probably copy that shit too. Fucking man, dude. I'm not even going to say anything about that. I'm just going to leave that go. But they'll probably copy that too. Jesus, man. Have an original thought, sir. I like you. You seem like a nice guy, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. Damn, man. I mean, some people, man. Oh, Lord, Lord. I mean, that's cool. More power to you. But you could have just, like, changed it up a little bit. You know what I mean? You could have not, like, did every fucking thing I did. You know what I mean? Like, everything I did. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
Oh, I mean, if you want to grow, you follow the people that are growing.
Yeah, I guess, you're right. You're right. That's like I said. That's why there's not a whole lot of animosity. I'm not going to burn or nothing like that. I'm not doing no slow burn. But come on, bro.
It's up to you at this point. You know what I mean? It's kind of looking up to you.
Oh yeah, whatever. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Well, you took the podcast in this industry and you're changing it. You know, because it doesn't have to be serious. It doesn't have to be about selling a product. It can't be just two guys on here just bullshitting and talking about bitching about window cleaning.
Yeah, some guys are like, that Fraggle Rock dude was like in my shit. Talking about Fraggle Rock, whatever. He was always in my messenger like, man, you need to stop talking about this and stop talking, be more productive and, think about your company, man. Shut up, dude. I'm not on here on this podcast or on social media to be trying to sell people myself all the time. You know what I mean? But I do that. I do that 10 hours a day at work. I don't need to do that shit at home too. I don't care what you think about me. And all of my customers, believe it or not, they know who I am. They you know what I mean? I'm like this all the time.
Problem is that we just were ourselves and built Outlaw.
Yeah.
Outlaw, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we didn't have to pay for subscribers.
We didn't have to pay for subscriptions. We're just doing
and we're still continuing to build.
Yeah. I've only been doing this for not even 6 months, man.
Right, you passed so many of the...
Yeah, some dudes that have fucking channels out for 3-4 years, I'm already done past you.
Right.
So and that's just organically. I'm not, I might get some extra viewers and subscribers and shit like that and podcast downloads because of the giveaway. You know what I mean? Granted. But, I mean, the downloads kind of show that people, once they hear it once or twice, they're like, oh, shit, this is, just guys, this is window cleaners being window cleaners. You know what I mean?
Right.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? Come on, dude.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I think we're going to evolve in the YouTube world eventually where we're going to weed out the guys that are kind of brand new at this and that just are doing it just
it's already kind of happening anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are kind of seeing dudes for what they really are. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I don't know.
I mean, this is a common consensus, especially about the fella we were talking about just a few minutes ago. The general consensus is this guy's a fucking twat. You know what I mean? Like for real, dude. So I don't know how the dude has that many subscribers. He's like fucking nails on a chalkboard. You know what I'm saying?
Which one, Fraggle Rock or Kev?
No, Kev.
Because he grew when he was with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ties on to people.
I actually
he
liked
did that
the
same
dude.
shit to Luke too.
I actually really liked the dude at first. I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was all forthright and honest and forthcoming with shit. Like, hey, I only do this part time, and then all of a sudden he turned into this like, I know everything about everything.
Well, he's trying to figure out. I mean, he's got young kid. I get it. I get it
too.
He's trying to literally perfect this into a side hustle.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Mm-hmm. So his dream of what he wants to do will shit on everybody that he comes across because he wants to be the guy.
Well, unfortunately, I think he could. I think he could do that without shitting on people. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And we shit on people, and that's only because people shit on people, and nobody says nothing.
He creates controversy in our group, and then fucking says he's leaving because of all the controversy.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I liked it. I like it when guys are like, if you guys don't stop, I'm leaving. Why don't you? I'm leaving now. They put a post in group. I'm leaving. All right, well, bye. Well, bye.
Sucks. I like seeing your posts. I still see your shit in your group because I'm still in there.
Yeah, I'm still. I just can't. I can't do some of these dudes, their attitudes and stuff. I just, like the holier than thou stuff. Like I wouldn't address people like that if I was you, and I wouldn't do this. Well, you handled this situation wrong. Listen, bro, I've seen a lot of you guys that like to point fingers about how to handle themselves on the internet do the very same shit that I've done.
Yeah.
Which is stand up for myself and my friends. So when
Yeah.
you do that, and then it's cool, but if I do it, it ain't cool. You know what I mean? I don't like the way you put me in my place.
Society,
you know
bro.
what I mean?
It's our
like,
society.
man, dude, stop with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want none, you don't want none, don't start none. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I guess that's how they do it.
Kevin's gonna leave me, but you better stop fucking talking about me, and I'm gonna and it's like, and I told him, I was like, listen, dude, if you don't bump your gums about Reach It and Perry and Outlaw and Tim and T Squeegee and Josh, we won't talk about you, but you just can't stop, bro.
Stop. I won't stop.
Yeah.
It's always sideways shit too. He won't just come out and say it. He has to reference it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just? I mean, you're following up to do it now. Just say it.
He says just enough to try to get the wheels turning. And this is the thing. This is all you're gonna get out of me about it. I'm gonna call you a dumbass bitch right on here. Kevin the window cleaner is a dumbass bitch. And and Luke the window cleaner is also still a bitch. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You ain't gotta like it. That's fine. Don't listen. But the one thing you're going to get here is real. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to do what you do behind the scenes and throw shade and be little dickheads, we're going to say something about it.
Right.
I've went like 16 podcasts without talking shit. And then somebody goes to talking shit again, and I'm going to fucking start talking shit again too.
And he'll know because he sits there and listens to you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
He download that shit. Don't lie. You listen. He's probably my top downloader. Do.
Right.
My biggest fan.
Look, Bob, they talking about me.
Yep.
A couple more
making up special profiles just to keep track of me and shit. I get these whack ass fucking friend requests all the time. You know what I mean? Or these weird ass names trying to get in the group that that motherfucker just made that shit like an hour ago. You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
I have to let mine saturate for my friends' requests for about sometimes up to a couple weeks just to see. I want to make sure people are. And I'll stalk their profile and make sure they got their data right. And you get, man,
you better be posting every day or we ain't friends.
Yeah, right. Then you get these girls on there with the profile on there with and you get on their picture and they'll have a website. To get 63 fucking window cleaners she's friends with, and that's it. You guys don't know.
Hey, I know there's a chick window cleaner out there that ain't even a real chick window cleaner, and dudes be sending her dick pics and shit. These guys are so dirty, man. Hey, the shit we know about you guys, boy, just don't slip up. I mean, don't slip up, because we'll burn your whole shit down. You know what I'm saying?
Best prank I ever did. On a dude. We were down in Cincinnati working. We go down there for a week, and we just stay down there in the hotel. So bored as shit at the hotel. And so I wanted to fuck with one of my buddies. So I said, "What do we want to do?" So he goes, Josh goes, I know what to do. He gets on Craigslist, and we make this ad, dude, and said, got a hotel room. I got the suite at the Hilton. Plenty of he used all the party tags for like meth and this and that and that and this. Yeah. Dudes only. To get in, all you gotta do is send me your dick pic. This dude got 8 or 9 dick pics in the span of fucking a half hour. One of the other guys that worked at the restaurant that he worked at, they thought it was him. They were going to fire him. We were still in Cincinnati.
Jesus,
we was on a Tuesday. Yeah. They were pulling him in on Saturday.
Oh no, dude!
Fire him. So I'm sitting up there at the. I went in. As soon as I got back in town, I went up to the counter and I sat down to eat breakfast and stuff. And he comes up and he's, "Man, you're not going to believe what happened to me." And I said, "No." And then he started to go, and then I kind of looked up at him. He goes, "You motherfucker, you don't understand where you started."
These dudes are so. I mean, they're just hilarious. They're so predictable.
Hilarious. Man. You get dudes to send you a dick pic so quick, you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Just put a good looking pic of a girl up.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Maybe she wants to do me. Her. Look at my wiener.
I'll fill you with all 3 inches, baby.
Dude, so ridiculous, man. But, you know, like I said, man, these bozos, you know what I mean? There's bozos everywhere, man. And that's unfortunate, man. Because, you get to a spot and then dude just wants to be a bozo. Just give your thing away.
Yeah, just give it away.
Give it away.
You don't hear us on there going, "You got to win a gunslinger because
fuck samurai."
you know that other product that's out here.
Yeah, that other product is made out of plastic, and plastic's not as good as duty.
Dude, as soon as launch date came out, we pretty much stopped. I mean, that was. We were talking about. We had prototypes, bro.
Yeah, we had
prototypes. That's what we were responsible for was
the
prototypes. Now, gunslingers are selling themselves.
Gunslingers are selling themselves. We don't have to make YouTube videos and post about it constantly because now guys are doing it themselves. Like, this thing is fucking awesome,
dude. So I'm regretting. I'm regretting. I'm not regretting my color. I love my color, but now I see some of the other dudes that are coming out. Now I want to buy this one.
Yeah.
Now I want to get this one. Yeah. And Perry's going to do this every fucking holiday. You know this shit. So he's going to have
all I want to see.
Christmas.
All I want to see. Yeah. All I want to see is Perry come out with Father Christmas, the Santa Claus with the beard. If he don't do that, he ain't got no hair on his balls.
The beard as the tip. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That'd be Radmobile, bro. And then then you make the part that holds your squeegees, the front holster, make that his mouth.
Yeah, dude, you could be actually. That would be. You could wear that from Thanksgiving on.
I tell you what, if he does that, because he already took my add the logos idea, and if he takes my idea that I just made right there and doesn't send me an actual fucking check this time, I'm gonna be pissed off.
He did send you condoms and cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get another pack of condoms and another pack of condoms I can't use, and cigarettes I don't like to smoke. I love that motherfucker though. You know, I've been accused of that a couple of times, that this guy's fucking paying me to say this shit. Like I'm on payroll. Are you guys fucking retarded, man? If that was the case, then I better be getting a check from Mark Unger too, because I be talking that dude shit up all the time. More than I do Reach It shit.
Sorbo, Edere, Black Diamond.
Yeah, Black Diamond.
I guess we got
technically
Black Diamond.
Yeah,
but I mean,
Black Diamond.
But like, nah, man, Perry's just like us. It's just his field's just a little bit different. You know what I mean?
He's selling shit to us.
Yeah, and he's a family business, and he's building. And what's great is if the product's a home run, like it looks like it is, that innovates the next product.
I mean, that's barring.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's barring, of course, some technical issues. That there have been a few technical issues, but what's cool about those technical issues is the product was taken and checked out, and another product was sent right after. You know what I mean? So I got this issue.
But he's always done that.
The product is replaced within. I think guys were saying like 3 days they were getting another one. You know what I mean? 3, 4, maybe like a week tops. They get another one, and then the one that they had an issue, Richie would get. And then Richie could break it down for quality control issues to see like, hey, this is this and this is that, and let's do this. And they're like, yeah, let's do this way. You know what I mean? Or this is how I did it. And then now the problems that that issue is no longer an issue. So every guy that gets one after this, you know what I mean, that orders that hasn't ordered one that will order one now, he'll not have that issue, and neither will the guy that did have the issue. So it's not like, oh man, I got this fucked up one, and now I'm stuck with it. No, you got one that ain't fucked up. Your fucked up one got sent off, and now the next guy that gets one, he don't have one fucked up because of your input. Right. You know what I mean? Right. That's the way you do things. Nothing's perfect. I mean, granted, nothing's perfect. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's the end-all, be-all, and oh my God, it's untouchable like Elliot Ness. No. I mean, there's, everything has issues, guys. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Like Mark Tanner said, you buy something and you spend the money on it, and then like you've got it for an hour. Like, this thing's a fucking piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Be realistic.
Well, it's because, I mean, that's why even the big companies have warranties. I mean, every product you buy from every supplier is going to have a warranty because there is a chance something's going to fuck up.
Yeah, every window cleaner's got to bite the bullet and fix a fucking streak or rub a spot off a window if they missed. Why wouldn't Perry have to do the same, guys?
Right.
Well, I spend money on things that should be perfect.
And he will send it out perfect. He always fixes it. Well, so it doesn't matter.
What I got was perfect. I know what you got was perfect. There's, some people, didn't get it wasn't perfect for them, and it was made perfect.
Right.
Hey.
Right. I heard he's talking about putting something in the bottom for the slosh, but I've been using it a long time, so I don't really have a slosh anymore.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of
from use, I just know what its capabilities are. And when I know when I'm using soppy mop, I gotta drain that tip jar out. That's what it's for. Some guys are just like, oh fuck it,
right?
They're just not, they don't give a fuck, banging it out. So you gotta make it idiot proof.
Dude,
essentially, you gotta make it idiot proof.
Think about a year from now. Think about a year from now when, you're going to have guys, so many guys just, wearing this thing, been using it for a year. And, so everybody's going to understand by then.
I'm kind of excited to see the next batch of things that are coming out. I think the next.
I am too, man. He teases.
Yeah, he teases too, man. He that podcast that he did with me, like at the spur of the moment there, it's past 10 days. I think it's a few days past 10 days since him and I did that podcast. He should be telling us something soon. So,
he got to hang out with Ollie though, didn't he? I seen that, right?
Oh yeah. He was gone for a little bit.
So he took that trip, right?
Yeah, he took that trip. He had something in the works though too. So I think he's kind of put that on the back burner to go and spend a bunch of time with Ollie. But dude,
gotta get your kids.
I talked to Richie almost every other day or daily, and
I miss
Richie's also well. I tell you, Richie's working on some other cool shit too. I can't say nothing. I don't know all the details. I've seen a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you guys, this is going to be a cool partnership, man. It's going to be a cool partnership and it's going to everyone that cleans windows for a living is going to benefit from this partnership with Richie Blue and Perry Tate. Richie's got a hell of a head on his shoulders, you know what I mean? So it's going to be, and he's probably one of the most legit, straight up kick-ass dudes I've ever met in my whole life. I'm actually indebted to you for introducing me to him because he is like.
You're never indebted to me.
Huh?
You're never indebted to me.
Well, I know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you
Richie
mean.
is so fucking cool, man. He's like, when I say he's cooler than the other side of the pillow, I really mean that. That dude, he's got, and his advice and some of his wisdom, is just, it's out of control, man. You know what I mean? She's like, I smell cigarette smoke.
I didn't lock the door either.
Oh, no! Should have kicked the door and then kick your ass, bro. But yeah, man, guys, I'm sure we probably got maybe 10 or 15 minutes here tops left, and Tim's probably going to have to take off.
Yeah.
So let's just recap some things. First thing is Kevin the window cleaner's a fucking douchebag. Second, we're giving away 2 gunslingers tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yes. Tim is going to figure it out tonight and tell me tonight, Tim. You're going to tell me how we're going to pick, right? You said there was some kind of deal. There's some kind of thing we can use it. And, you know, right? And it'll select a subscriber.
It'll be automatic selection.
Then it'll be automatic selection. That way everyone's got a fair chance.
Right. No human error.
No human error.
I have a candy bar for you.
Ooh, candy bar. Good timing. I like candy.
I like candy.
That's funny. He's like, good timing. Dude, so Tim is going to figure out how we're going to do this drawing. Isn't there some kind of...
Kevin just did it, so I figured...
Oh, yeah, we'll just use Kevin's idea, and then he can
We're just going to use Kevin's idea.
I had a giveaway, and then they copied it.
Yeah, that's been going on for a month.
Listen, man, we all know who's copying who here.
No
Kevin
shit.
wants to clean windows because he wants to be like me one day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm his idol.
Bro. Dude, you actually you work at a really cool spot, though.
I do?
Yeah, you got I mean, I know you grew up there, so it's probably not cool to you, but like I said before, I mean, you live where we vacation.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know.
Well, it's cool as hell while I'm out here doing it, and you guys are like, man, that's cool, bro. But when it's fucking frozen tundra, it's not cool, dude. Just imagine, guys need to look at my videos. They're like, man, dude, you could make so much money there and da-da-da. All right, that's cool in the gang. But come up, bring your ass up here in November and November through March and get at me. Let me know what you think.
I'm far
then.
enough away from the lake effect snow, so I don't have to worry about it.
You let me know what you think then, because that beautiful lake is white death from November to March. White.
Well, you guys
death.
get like 12 inches of snow around all the time.
No. And where I'm at, I don't get a lot of snow. It is bone chilling cold here. I mean, because we are so close to Canada. You know what I mean? We're right. I mean, and that weather comes out of north across that lake. It is brutal, dude. Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
That's what's what got me wanting to go to Florida, dude.
Well, I wish I could, but I can't.
Maybe 10 years. Huh?
Alas. Yeah. I've implemented Mark Tanner's strategy of I need a 10-year plan, and I've got about 5 years planned out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm gonna try to get a 10-year plan going and try to get myself in a position where I don't work for the company anymore. It works for me. I'm gonna get to that point. My only issue is getting someone that I can trust in the driver's seat. You know what I mean? And I'm still feeling that out. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest part of my business I feel about, and I'm not going to, toot my own horn, the biggest part of my business is me.
Yeah.
My communication, my people skills is what gets me my work. There's guys in my area, close to my area, that try to act like they're hard body karate and like, I'll come down there and I'll show you what to do. You know what I mean? And I think they're the shit. And then I come in, swoop in like fucking Batman with my cape and shit, and they see what a real window cleaner's all about. And they're like, oh, okay. So, I'm not saying I'm the best window cleaner ever, but I do a good job. I guarantee my work, and I'm nice to people. And that goes
Do you have a lot
way.
How's your competition up there right now? Is it worse or better this year?
I got some good competition around here. There's some good window cleaners around there. That's what I say. It's hard for guys like the next county or 2 counties over to come in here and try to take work, because there's some guys that have been at it for as long as me, if not longer. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm asking is was there a lot of new companies this year or no? Because I'm dealing with like a new company drought, dude. Like literally, there's
I haven't seen any. I just found out, for instance, about Paris Bardo. He's in Rocky River. That's a new guy I haven't heard about before. I know he's been down here and done some jobs in my area. I've never heard of him before.
I just see the same people all the time. I mean, I just.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a couple, and he seems to be
he
seems to be doing relatively well for himself. I seen he's doing asphalt work now as well. sealing blacktop or something. Like I seen him,
bro.
I seen him on Facebook. He was sealing blacktop. I was like, holy shit, bro!
I'm trying to get out of gutter cleaning. I want to go straight. I don't even want to do power wash. I don't do anything but window and gutters now.
Right.
And people are going, oh, you need to have power wash, dude. Do you see my schedule?
Yeah.
Where am I going to fit that in?
Power wash, but it's select jobs. I kind of really
don't even want to do it.
I like commercial pressure washing a lot. I like to do garbage pads and drive-throughs. That shit's that nice. I like doing flat work. I got a guy here in town, not in my town, but the next county over. He's his name's Christopher Jacobs. He owns Jet Clean Power Wash or something like that, LLC. He's a new upstart kid. And he's like he wants to power wash the world. So, if I get something, I pass it on to him. You know what I mean?
That's what I need.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's like, you give that to your competition. Well, I'm a window cleaner that adds pressure washing to his business. He's a pressure washer. He wants to be a pressure washer. You know what I mean? Now, if he starts cleaning windows, we might, he might be on his own.
My schedule's still 4 weeks out, dude.
But I don't mind. I gave just 2 days, like 3 days ago, some guy called wanting his windows clean, and I gave him my competitor's phone number, the guy that's here in town. Yeah. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I can't. There's plenty of glass out there for everybody, or pressure washing for that matter. You ain't got to be stingy. Like, I'm never giving this guy this work, because I've got. I'd rather the stuff that I do, I feel secure in doing. I'm like, it's going to be hard for these guys to take this shit from me because I go above and beyond for my contracts. You know what I mean?
It's just, but there's always new people calling in. So I mean, if you're worried about a job or two, like I got this one house. That I haven't even worked on the proposal, dude, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't have time to do it. It's going to take all three. When Josh is healthy, it's going to take all 3 crews, and it's going to take us, probably 2 or 3 days, and we just don't have room in the schedule.
Man, there's an estate here on the lake, right outside of town here, that is pretty infamous in my area. I used to do them every year for like 10 years. Well, some things happened. The estate got sold to someone else. They picked up. They just called me. Dude, this place, I mean, it is sitting right on the lake, and it is literally no bullshit. This whole house is made out of glass. It has 4 foot by 8 foot glass panels all the way around it, and they swivel. They swivel on a single fulcrum in the center. They swivel open, so the whole house is open air.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and some of these are 24-foot tall sheets of glass that swivel open. It's unfucking believable. It's beautiful property. I could never take a video in there. I could never do that because it's in the contract. My shit would be null and void. It'd be coughing up 3 G's, 3 G's worth of cash. Just for taking a fucking picture.
I don't do a video without getting permission first.
Me either.
No, don't even think about it.
Yeah. And even when I do my Instagram marketing, because what I do is I got an Instagram account. I take my pictures. I do a pic collage with my 3 pictures of the home with my business logo. I put it on Instagram. I share it to my window cleaning Facebook page, business page. And I use the appropriate hashtags and add my website every time I do a house. I always ask for those pictures, and they're always ambiguous. I'm like, I'll post this picture. Your address won't be in it. I won't mention your name. It'll just be geotagged. That's it. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's fine. I always ask first. And I always ask, hey, I'm going to be using... Because you never know. You could be running a fucking GoPro on your squeegee, and somebody's in there taking a shit. You know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? So I mean, and like I've got some really huge commercial jobs that are like, old folks' homes and shit. You can't be recording fucking people at an old folks' home. I can't show you guys everything I do, but the things I can show you, I will. You know what I mean?
Man, I showed a couple of jobs I'd showed and I lost them. So I lost a couple of big contracts from me doing in my last video. Well, my last channel, but
really.
Yeah, I lost a pretty big contract when that was kind of shouldn't have bragged about that one on YouTube, but yeah, wow, that was a monthly account, man.
Wow. So, maybe I should stop putting my. Maybe I should
don't
stop.
Put a lot of. Yeah, don't put a lot of your what you do. I mean, the ones that you've already put up, that's fine. Routines, but don't put. I mean, unfortunately.
My routines. The shit I do that you guys routinely see. If you could take that away from me, good on you. But good on you.
Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of, there are still guys out there with no integrity and stuff.
None, zero whatsoever. Well, that's why, like I said, there's a lot of things that I do that people have no idea that I do. You know what I mean? Just for that reason, just because I know there are some shady motherfuckers out there.
Right. It's sad because, I mean, it really is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't.
One dude I'm actually leery about. I'm not going to get into, but everyone knows him. That I'm actually leery about. It's like, I'm not going to share too much because who knows about this fucking guy? I don't know you, bro.
Right.
Yeah, like me and you pals. I don't know you, motherfucker.
Not yet.
His name's Josh, the window cleaner. You got to watch out for that motherfucker. That shady.
He's taking over. He's trying to take over our state, bro.
Yeah, he's trying to take over everything. You know what I mean?
Take over everything. Not even leaving us any.
Not even leaving us any glass or podcast.
I mean, I guess he could buy me out and I go to Florida a little bit.
Right. If there's anybody that's gonna buy me and you out, it's fucking Josh.
Fucking Josh, man.
Fucking bastard. He buys everything, dude.
We're just building this for him.
Yeah, I'm just doing my thing for Josh. So when Josh is ready to buy my business, he can. It'll be all established for him.
Yeah. When he's ready to expand to Columbus, I've got you, baby.
Fucking guy's a trip, man. I love Josh.
That's funny. So
Josh has got himself hurt his fucking back, this guy, and still working. He's going to the chiropractor every morning, he said.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. Jesus. I tell you what, man, I've got tendonitis so bad in my in my forearm right there. Oh, it's so bad.
Mine's my shoulder, man.
My shoulders always hurt, man. My shoulders always hurt, man. I need medical marijuana to pass so I can go to the CBD store.
We got 5 dispensaries in this town, and I got 3 of them on the main
I don't even want the get high version. I want the CBD version.
Oh, hell
My cousin lives in Michigan. He brought me one of these CBD roll-ons, right? And this thing, I put my shoulder I felt like I was fucking 15 years old. I was out, dude. I ain't never cleaned that many windows in a day. I was just like, I'm gonna keep cleaning windows as long as I can because I feel wonderful. You know what I mean?
I had to get some dental. I had to go to the dentist last week, kind of like you did.
Did
you?
Oh,
yeah. Well, I got to get a tooth pulled, so this is a root canal too. So I'm going next Wednesday when I got time. They gave me amoxicillin, and they're going to give me some like Vicodin or something. Don't give me no flipping Vicodin, dude. Give me some ibuprofen. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Because
I had a hell of an infection in my mouth, man. Oh, okay. It was pretty brutal. Yeah, it was causing a lot of pain, but I won't even take that stuff because that's how they get you hooked and get you started on that shit, man. You watch that happen all the time, guys our age.
Listen, man, I was in some serious pain, and they would not give me pain medication. I didn't ask for it, but they didn't get. When I went back the second time, I was like, "Is there a reason why you're not giving me pain medication?" I mean, I'm in a lot of fucking pain when you send me home. I did these dentists. My dentist is moving away, so I wanted to get all of my dental, you got to shoot me in the gums with needles work done before he left, and I was doing dentist appointments every other day.
Yeah.
And I was in a lot of fucking pain, and I was like, you've never offered me any pain medication. Is there a reason? Do I display some kind of attributes to make you think not want to give me? And he's like, no, it's nothing against you personally. He goes, but people really abuse that, and I try to stay away from it, and you know what I mean. He goes, I like to just tell you to take some Tylenol or an Advil or something. I'm like, okay.
That's not touch.
I'm like, okay. So essentially, what you want me to do is eat some Tylenol and drink a fifth of whiskey.
So for a week now, I've been on I take 4 ibuprofen and 2. Then 2 hours later, I got to take 2 Tylenol. I'm taking these amoxicillin, just trying to get, and it's still like throbbing all the time.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah. So it's like, it's just bullshit.
Why did you wait so long to get it messed with?
Dude, because it didn't. I thought it was
like
just
the
my
dentist
shoulder.
Either.
No, I do marathon sessions. I'll go in and blow my insurance all in one sitting. Like, just get it all done. Why you're putting needles in me, get it all done. And I get the nitrous and just enjoy myself.
Right.
You know.
Right. I have a wisdom tooth that needs to be taken out.
I hate those things, man.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, and it's causing me some issue, huh?
They cutting it or just pulling
No, they're telling me I don't need no surgery. They're like, oh, we can just pull that out. I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, oh, you got plenty of room back there, but it's broken. Like it come through like really jacked up, and then it broke. Yeah. And I can barely feel it. And he says they can get it out without surgery. He's like, oh, they'll just numb you up and pull that out. I'm like, well, cool. He goes, yeah, that's plenty of room in there. There's not much of it left. And it fucking, when they inject you with that shit, man, it separates your skin and your muscle and all that shit in there. And you know what I mean? And it causes it to be tender. Well, that close to that fucking wisdom tooth.
The needle holes suck. Oh. Yeah, needle holes suck, man.
It hurt so bad, man. And I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? He's like, you know what I mean? I didn't push it no more than I just asked him why he did it, and he told me, and that was the end of it. I could have came back and been like, listen, motherfucker, you don't give me something for this shit, I'm gonna punch you in your face.
I've had dental horror stories, but I had last wisdom tooth I had pulled. Mm-hmm. It was broken, and then they pulled it, and they said, oh, you might get a sliver or two come out. Dude, I have like a quarter of a tooth came out like 2 weeks later, causing me the worst pain. Like a quarter of the tooth they left in that thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, like, are you guys kidding me?
This one right here, that one right there, I fucking, I pulled that out all the way with a beer bottle. All the way. Trying to bite the top. I pulled it all the way out, brother. Yeah. Healthy tooth and all. Healthy tooth and all. Fucking busted it in half, and it was cracked and ripped. I ripped it out and cracked it. Just fucked it all up. There was still a root up in there.
Bad teeth issues, man. So I'm eventually going to end up in dentures, probably.
They told me that they could have put that bitch back in there if I'd have kept it. He's like, if you would have put it back in there, it would have been fine. I'm like, what? What do you mean shove it back in? He's like, yeah, just put it back in there. Well, come to find out, my mom tells me that my sister, when she was younger, she was riding her bike, fell off her bike, slipped and knocked her front tooth out, and she put the tooth back up in there, and she went to the dentist. They did this little thing where they bridged it between two, so it would, and it's the same tooth. It grew back. Yeah. She's like, you don't remember? I'm like, nah, I must have been stoned. Yeah, 'cause I used to smoke a lot of herb when I was younger. You know, you must have been high. Don't remember. Yeah. So. You know, I was a complete fuck up when I was a kid. You know what I mean? I was such a dickhead. You know,
I'm still chasing that.
Well, you know, I mean, I partake in the brewskis, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, back then I was working construction. I was building houses, framing houses, and those dudes are rough, tumble guys that don't do you cut your finger, you wrap it up in duct tape. You know what I'm saying? Those are, and then you smoke a joint. You know what I mean? And then you go back to the building. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, or you drink all day, or you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's each trade is probably notorious for one thing or the other. You know what I'm saying? So. There are a lot of stoners building houses back in the day when I was building them, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was always smoking herb and fucking acting like a retard, you know what I'm saying? Hey, watch this! Fucking idiot, man. But, you know.
I only drink when it's hot. That's it. I'm not a big drinker in the wintertime. It's only when it's hot.
I don't know. I disagree, because there's a couple of times in the winter we did this podcast. You was fucked up.
That was other issues, though. I was probably in the middle of. I mean,
yeah, well, you had a lot of shit.
You could get me to drink daily now. Yeah.
Yeah, you had a lot of shit you were going through there for a little bit. I will admit that. Yeah.
But I'm not Florida got that in me though when I went down to Florida, because that's what started my drinking phase this year.
So I got a question for you, and you may not want to talk about it, but have you heard anything about your old channel?
No, not yet. Nothing. Last I talked to Luke, that he said he had sent in twice to let him know that he was wanting to drop it and all that. Mm-hmm. Dude, if you hit your monetization numbers now, it can take you 3 months to get monetized now, even if you hit that par. Uh-huh. So YouTube's too big.
Right.
You know, I can't get it without a human actually looking at it.
So even though he's had himself a change of heart on the matter, there's nothing, I mean, really he could do to rectify the issue at this point.
I don't know.
Now it's into their hands. Well, I will say this, even though I called him a bitch earlier, and I still think that he is, I think that that's lightweight commendable that he tried to rectify the situation.
You know why he got it, right? Why he got my channel down.
Why?
It's because of that intro, like you said. So... he gave me that intro. He gave me this
fucking
intro.
Cocksucker, man.
Like, he gives me this intro. He gave Trapman his intro, He gave, like, all the WCR guys he gave intros to, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, he had me download it from one of his channels on YouTube, that Luke Stenner channel. So it's actually should be on that. The intro should be there if he hasn't deleted it, but that's how I got it, was I downloaded it from that channel. So he made that claim that I stole his video from his channel.
So now that's, everyone has it there. It is out in the open. Tim's channel got taken down for the Outlaw Window Cleaner intro.
Yeah.
Just and not for nothing, I said that at the very beginning.
Yeah, you did. But
when you said this motherfucker, I was like, well, dude, if he fucking he had flagged my video that I did myself, and then you added that shit. That's the only thing he could have done.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of dude
I'd probably go on Fiverr
I mean,
and just pay for it.
Not to be. I mean, that's but it's cool in the gang that you made the dude an intro and shit. But you gave him the intro and then you used it against him later.
Right.
What a fuck you are. You know what I mean? I take that back. You're not cool. You're not cool, bro. You were cool for a second. Like, there for a minute when you told me what was going on, you're like, hey, man, I talked to Luke and everything seems to be cool. I throw him a little bit of shade, you know, in each one of my videos. We all know how I do that. Yeah. You know, but I don't really talk shit on him or run him down the road like I was, but
that's why I was surprised I was getting attacked when I put that first video out, because I kind of told him straight up, my channel's not back. You got to take shade the first video. I won't continue to shade you, but you're going to have to shade the first video no matter what.
Yeah, and I even, in respect to you and his agreement, I actually kind of, you know, like I said, I only throw that ad up just because it's, first of all, it was absolutely brilliant that you had that done. Completely, absolutely brilliant that you had that done. And there is no fucking way in hell I was going to let it go to waste on one video. I asked you, I said, can I have that to use that on my videos? And you said yes. So, I mean, I guess he didn't make my intro, so he can't fuck with me. So, I'm going to continue using it because I will be a constant reminder that he's a fucking douchebag.
But that's what he's always got his friends back,
right?
So we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. So, you know, but like I said, I even with your guys' little agreement in mind, I was like, you know what, I'm a cool it. I'm not gonna bust his balls all the time and talk shit about him and, you know, run his ass down the road when he does something stupid. I'm gonna let it go. You know what I mean?
I don't want people to think I'm backing off because of I'm worried about or scared about him. No. There's nothing. This dude does not. Is nothing to me. But if he calls some bullshit and he attacks one of my friends, don't think I won't be the first in line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But at this point, it's like, what for?
Yeah.
What for?
Yeah.
I mean, all you're doing is regurgitating fucking flick videos now, dude. That's all you're doing. You know what I mean? You're regurgitating the same shit you do every day, every fucking video. If you, like this week's videos, probably you go back this same time 2 years ago or a year ago, it'll probably be the same goddamn video. He just keeps doing it over and over again. You know what I mean? Right. How many times can you do Fruit Loop musics with fucking flip-flop fucking techniques? You know what I mean? You only see so much of it.
That's the problem. That's the problem with... I had, 100 and some videos on mine. You're up to how many, though? Yours a lot of podcasts,
60,
too. 50-something,
65.
60-something?
Yeah, 50.
But you got a lot of podcasts in there. But after you get done, after you start editing and going back through your day as you edit, and, you know, it can get burnt out on it a little bit.
I don't do a lot. I was doing a lot of gunslinger videos, and when I get a product in here that a company asked me to push and do YouTube videos, you'll get a shitload of videos of me using that product. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as far as like daily routine videos, how many fucking times you guys want to see me clean the windows at fucking Chuck E. Cheese? You know what I'm saying? If I do a video now, it's usually about it's me talking shit like I do on a podcast with over top of me cleaning windows. That's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I just try to. I mean, I guess it'd be cool. I got some cool shit. I don't know. I just get sick of doing the same shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back and redo all the old videos and all that shit. So,
right.
No, I don't want to do all that shit.
Right. I'm with you on that.
So it's just trying to find the direction. Which direction do I go? So I've got different video styles now, and I haven't done a Bob video in forever.
Right. And everybody keeps asking me where's Willie at, and I'm not even sure where the fuck that hillbilly bastard is, but he's around here somewhere.
Probably I'll do something good with that.
Yeah,
maybe that should be a Cedar Point day.
No, maybe. I don't know.
Bob and Willie go to Cedar Point. Fucking hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man, but I know we threw a little bit of shit. It seems like me and you, it's just because
we haven't
me
talked
and you,
in a while.
we
like
haven't talked in a while. Yeah, and face to
Huh?
face in a minute. You know what I mean? And that fucking Riri fucking Kevin, man. Jeez, oh Pete's, dude. Will you
it's
stop it,
cool.
man?
It's cool. You're giving away at Tucker. That is awesome, bro.
Yes, I like that idea. It's nice. The Tucker
Then
makes a nice brush. I'm not too high
You
on the
throw
rinse bar, but
like,
why do you gotta keep talking shit, man? You know what I mean? Why do you gotta, like, every time you try to do something big, you want to try to shit on somebody to get there, man? What is it with you fucking dudes, man? I don't get it, man. Just do your fucking thing. I mean, the dude stopped fucking around with WCR. How many years ago has Perry been like, all right, this relationship's over? Went out, did his own thing, and you motherfuckers still talking shit. Now you got this fucking bloated white hair fucking part-time window cleaner talking shit about knowing anything about window cleaning. Shut up, man. You're fucking water-fed Poland fucking Burger Kings, man. Please stop with that bullshit. And you probably went in there and asked, hey, I'll give you a free window cleaning if you make it look like I know what I'm... You know what I mean?
Make it look like I have a job.
Yeah. Man, what you think you do? You know, I mean, come on, man. Come on, bro.
I guess I mean you could well, and but WCR is doing the same thing he is. He's going after the new guys that are in the industry, and that's the ones we need to snatch up and say, hey, wait, because
it's hard to do that because these dudes are they're social media fucking yum-yums, dude. I mean, and people nowadays are like, oh, Facebook is like Jesus to them now. You know what I mean? So if it's on Facebook, it must be true. You know what I'm saying? The old adage is there. I mean, anyone that looks at WCR's page and then goes somewhere else and looks at, I mean, you could see the 30%, at least 30% markup on every fucking thing they sell.
Oh, yeah. God,
yeah, I mean, they're just pandering to people that it's for convenience purposes only. Well, I'm already on Facebook. Let me go to this place and order $75 for 12 rubbers. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. You want some real rubber? Go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com and get you some Black Diamond squeegee rubber. Black Diamond. Get you some of that. Get you some of that. Or you can go to blackdiamondsqueegee.com and get it straight from them. It don't matter to us. Just don't give them fucking bastards no money over there.
Don't go to WCR.
Yeah, just don't go to WCR. Now all you guys can go tell Chris so Chris can send me a message about, I thought we were being nice to each other. Whatever, bro.
We finally did a podcast together, so that went out the
window. Yeah, so that went out the window.
Don't think I ain't ever going to give WCR shit. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck those guys, man. For real, man. Them
all the drama caused us. You don't want anybody to grow.
They kicked that Austin Blount dude out of their group last week because
Austin up.
Yeah, Austin of all people, Austin.
How you gonna kick Austin out?
Jesus, they kicked Austin out of their group because he posted a picture of a fucking wagtail trying to like say which one's the better one. Which one should I go with? And they booted him out because it wasn't the WCR window cleaning page that he took the fucking picture from. That's why those guys are fucking, those dudes are something else. How those dudes have that cult following. Like that, who's the one dude that's in our group right now that every time, he don't say nothing unless WCR's messaging. What's that guy's name?
Yeah.
Fuck. And he's always like, no. He's always like, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with WCR. And then why is it the only time you comment in this group is when WCR is mentioned? Yeah.
Well, it's one of them.
It's got to be one of them.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely one of them.
What the fuck guy's name is? What's that guy? What's your name again, boy? Matt. No.
Matt Files. Matt Files.
Matthew Files, yeah. That dude, every time somebody's like, man, I went to WCR and I got, like today there was somebody talking about the financing that WCR uses, like they buy something for $1,200 and end up paying like $4 fucking grand for it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, and that dude's in there like Captain Save-A-Ho, like da-da-da-da, you know what I mean? Well, you're just a big dummy for buying it from them. What's wrong with them screwing people over? You know what I mean? And that's essentially his argument every fucking time. You know what I mean? If you don't like it, don't buy from there. You know what I mean? Well, we don't buy from there, and what we do is we tell other people not to buy from there. Yeah, we warn people. What is fucking wrong with a free and open marketplace? What is wrong with you guys? What's wrong with fucking freedom of speech? I'll say whatever the fuck I want about Chris Lamborghinis. Fuck that fucking guy and WCR. I don't give a shit. Go to Detroit Sponge, go to Windows 101, go to fucking JC Raystein directly. Instead of getting it fucking, buying it from WCR and then fulfilling the fucking order for you.
And don't go to the huge convention. Go to
IWCA. Go to the IWCA.
Where you get to see all the tools.
Where you get to see all the tools, all the vendors. You know what I mean? All of the people, not just the ones they fucking pick and choose to be there. You know what I mean? The actual, everyone gets to be there if they want. Because it's the International Window Cleaner Association, not the big convention.
Yeah. You see the same people that are at the huge convention, except you see more at IWC.
Yeah, yes. You'll see all the legit window cleaners there.
Right.
And all the legit suppliers. Not these guys that pick and choose who they want to be there so it fits their fucking bottom line. Right. So they can go out and buy themselves a new pair of fucking Gucci loafers. Fuck those guys, man.
That they wouldn't sell us a ticket.
Oh, no. And I wouldn't go there anyways, just for fear of them ganging up and beat me up. They start a fucking, they like get their torches and shit going looking for fucking Quasimodo.
I'd say you probably get 6 of them before they got you.
Oh no, I'm a lover, not a fighter. If I was ever to meet Chris in fucking person, I'd buy Chris a beer and we would talk about it. I probably would too. I'd buy him a beer and we'd talk about it. I have no animosity. I just don't like the way they do shit. I'm sure he's a decent dude. From all accounts, from the people that know him personally, say he's an actual awesome fucking guy. The problem, I just don't like the way you do business, brother. That's all. I don't like the way you handle yourself, business-wise. I don't like the way you do shit on Facebook. I think it's dick dastardly bullshit. And you want to try to act like that whole Luke Stenner thing and the fucking Tim's channel getting taken down and the fucking haze that we were throwing at you on this fucking podcast isn't all intertwined. You're full of fucking shit if you don't think we're not smarter than that. That's too fucking coincidental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The price sheet goes up showing how much more you charge than everyone else, and then fucking poof, Tim's channel's gone. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Dude, they're trying to control the industry.
Yeah, well, you're going to control these nuts all up into their mouth. How about that? Window clean these nuts up in your mouth.
Problem is they met a bunch of boys from Ohio.
Yeah. We don't give a fuck, dude. We don't care. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I guess guys could be like, maybe Chris will move to Ohio and fucking try to run me out of business. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe that's what he'll do. I don't know. Or maybe he'll finance a window cleaner close to me to run me out of town. You know what I mean? Good luck with that, buddy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Good luck with that.
Yeah. You can come to Columbus all you want. We need to help because we're way too far out.
I'm booked. July as of yesterday is completely gone. I have no more July appointments. I actually have absolutely zero time in July to clean a window. Every day is booked. I have a house every day, and I have a large job that's going to take me an entire week to do. So
when I say it's stupid, it's not stupid that we're booked out so far. It's stupid that I've allowed it to get that bad.
Yeah, because and for me too. Me too.
My comfort zone's 2 weeks, and we're 4, so it's like. That's not comfortable.
That's where I'm at. I don't like that either. If I get a rain day, I'm gonna end up having to work a full day Saturday or an all day Sunday. You know what I mean? Oh god, Yeah. What can you do? Luckily, that commercial job that I picked up that's going to take me a whole week, I can fudge around with that a little bit. So if I do get some rain outs, I can reschedule a little bit and go do a half a day there and then do a house of the rest of it. You know what I mean? I got a little leeway. So I have done that far, but I'm usually same as you. I only like to do about 2 weeks because then it starts to get out of hand. You know what I mean? You're starting to turn away too much. Yeah. But lately I've got a couple of people that call later like, it's just like, man, your expectations. And they're like, I need this guy. I'm calling to see what your availability is for today or tomorrow. And this was at 3:00 in the afternoon, Tim.
Right. It's so good, man.
Availability for today or tomorrow. Who in the fuck do you think you are? Like, dude, I hope so. I'm sitting here at home just waiting for you to call me, bro. Right. I've been waiting here all day.
It's just rough, man. It's just rough because you get a rain day, and then if you don't have room, if you're already, we had 3 weeks of rain here. Mm-hmm. Like it was raining every other day or every day. It was ridiculous.
My competitors. I'm getting calls from people because my competitors are booked out like that too.
That's exactly.
They're like, hey, I talked to Joe Blow over here at Yum Yum Windows, and he says he's 2 weeks out. Can you get me? I'm like, I can't, dude.
Yeah. They're calling. Girls are telling them that we're 4 weeks out, and they go, oh, well, let me call somebody else. And they call back with either that day or the next day going, well, they're all further back. I mean, Window Genie's crushed. Everybody's crushed around here.
Yeah, it's just,
we didn't get the new companies like we usually do this year. That kind of take some of that slack.
Yeah. Well, usually if that happens, we're both booked. They'll usually go with the lowest guy anyways. Sometimes I get one and they'll call me back and like, well, he's scheduled out too. So, let's just, get me on just as soon as you can. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Sometimes I don't hear back from them. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man.
Like Window Genies and stuff, that I'm more competitive with him than I am anybody in this town. So, you know what I mean? But everybody's kind of in our ballpark now. Right. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm dealing with Fish window cleaning. I'm dealing with Central window cleaning. I'm dealing with the LAWC, those are 3 huge ass companies that eat up every storefront around here, except for the ones that I've had for years that they just know me and they like me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then there's local guys. There's 5 local companies that 6 including mine that are all in this county. You know what I mean? So. And there's guys around me, you know what I mean? There's new guys I'm finding out about every day. So, it's just part of the business, you know what I mean? You just got to separate yourself, get your client list, and just roll with it. You can't worry about what the next guy's fucking doing, you know what I mean? You can't shoot them all down. You can't line up all the bottles on the fence and shoot them all down. You just can't. You just got to do what you got to do.
And if you're new in the industry and you're not understanding why we're bitching about work, it's just because we're beat. Spring season's over. We're in summer season now, so we're just beat. It's been a long spring.
It's been tough. But, it's nice. It's nice in the wintertime after killing yourself all spring and summer. There's a little bit of a reward. We get to take off a little bit of time. Get to take. I mean, I still got a morning routine I gotta do every fucking day, which I am absolutely thankful for. You know what I mean? Now
I'm gonna build one up.
Now I don't want to do any more YouTube videos with it because now you got me worried about somebody fucking taking them from me. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, they better be really good to take it from you. It'll be Josh the window cleaner. We already talked about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not, a few of these dudes I'm not worried about. One of them I'm not there's a couple of these jobs there's a couple of these morning routines that you got to use a ladder for, and I know that right there I'm already beating some of these dudes.
When it's when it's negative temperatures and guess who's still out there? You are, right? You're probably like clockwork, right?
Yep. I don't miss a day.
I can guarantee that they've had issues in the past. If they had somebody before that wasn't clockwork, and that's why you're their window cleaner now. You can probably charge anything you wanted as long as you make it there on time.
I'm competitive. My pricing is pretty competitive. I lose some jobs because my prices are a little bit more than others, and I don't. I charge what I feel that I'm worth. I don't fucking try to nickel. I'm not nickeling. You ain't nickel and diming me.
Right.
I'm going to be here every day. If it's negative 14 and the wind ain't blowing, I'm cleaning your windows. It might be straight window washing fluid, but I'm getting it done. They're going to look good. They're going to look good all the time. I'm going to come out when it's warm, when it's hot, when it's fucking cold, and when it's below cold. I'm going to do it all. You know what I mean? This is what I do to feed myself. Ain't no fucking part-times here.
Right.
You know what I mean? I ain't working 60 hours a week at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get dinner.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You're all right, man. I've been trying to be done with it for 20 minutes.
I'm sorry. Keep talking, man. I ain't talking to you.
But anyways, guys, go to www.outlawwindowcleaner.com. Get you some Black Diamond squeegee rubbers, some Legend channels. The Black Diamond squeegee rubber comes in round top and T-top, so you get it for any brand of squeegee you use. The Legend channels are super badass. You guys will like those too. If you like the corner cutouts at the back, a lot of you guys like that shit. These are perfect for that. You can get some Outlaw Window Cleaner t-shirts on there. We got a couple of new designs on there. We got some coffee mugs, some stickers. Soon we're gonna talk to Tim. We're gonna get some new Squeegee Life design stuff up there. You guys check that stuff. All that stuff's gonna be on Outlaw Window Cleaner. You guys are gonna really dig that shit. So, we're going to have some stuff for everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody. Maybe I don't like the outlaw thing. That's too scary. Maybe you like Squeegee Life stuff instead. You know what I'm saying? And you guys that are like, man, I still haven't gotten my Squeegee Life sticker. Listen, man, I bought 100 of those motherfuckers and they were all gone. I sent 100 of them out.
He goes, I couldn't find the Squeegee Life sticker on that website. TJ did that out of his pocket, man. That was
all out of my pocket. I paid for those myself and gave them away for free.
Right.
Now, I just got another here. Some of them. Here, I just got another stack of fucking Squeegee Life stickers up there. Those are going to be going out soon. I know Brett is like looking at that constructor brush over my shoulder like, dude, are you going to give that to me? Yes, you're going to get the fucking constructor brush. I told you I was going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. I'm just super busy, guys. And I've got this gunslinger that I'm having fucking some cool shit done to. I finally got some. I got a lot of shit going on, but it's all going to be worth it in the end. So you guys pay attention. And to maybe Thursday or Friday, you'll see the contest winner. We're both going to do some videos for the contests, respectively, on our channels. It's not too late to go subscribe and maybe possibly win a custom gunslinger from me or Tim. You know what I mean? You got maybe 12 hours left here, guys.
Get it done.
Get it done. So for Tim Huber and T Squeegee, we're out. We love you guys, and we'll see you again soon. Peace.
See ya.
Outlaw Window Cleaner Radio, reminding you to get your black diamond squeegee rubbers at www.outlawwindowcleaner.com. Oh yeah, and Luke's still a bitch.